We have some valuable coins for you, so don't spend one of them. So watch our complete video and find your treasure. This coin could make you rich overnight. Top 1. We're diving into a fascinating piece of American history that could be sitting in your pocket or coin collection right now, the United States 5-cent coin from 1973. This seemingly ordinary coin holds more secrets and value than you might imagine. Stick with us until the end, or we'll reveal just how much this coin could be worth in today's market. Spoiler alert, it's worth way more than just 5 cents. The 1973 5-cent coin, also known as a Jefferson nickel, was part of a long-standing series of coins first introduced in 1938. It features the iconic profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse. Jefferson played a pivotal role in American history, authoring the Declaration of Independence and serving as a symbol of liberty and democracy. Beneath his portrait, you'll find the word liberty in elegant script, along with the year 1973. Turning the coin over, the reverse showcases Jefferson's famous home, Monticello, a neoclassical masterpiece that has become an enduring symbol of his legacy. The word Monticello is inscribed beneath the depiction of the estate, accompanied by the phrases E pluribus unum, United States of America, and 5 cents. Together, these elements create a coin design that is both timeless and uniquely American. So, what makes the 1973 Jefferson nickel special, and why are collectors so eager to find one? The answer lies in a combination of history, design, and rarity. While millions of these coins were minted, not all of them were created equal. The value of any coin is determined by a few critical factors, including its condition, minting errors, and whether it has been well preserved. For a coin to be truly valuable, it must remain in pristine condition. Coins that have been circulated often show signs of wear, such as scratches, fading details, or discoloration. On the other hand, uncirculated coins retain their original luster and sharp details, making them highly desirable to collectors. If you happen to have a 1973 Jefferson nickel in mint condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune, but condition isn't the only factor that drives up the value of these coins. Minting errors or anomalies can make a 1973 5-cent coin extraordinarily rare and valuable. These errors might include misaligned dies, double strikes, or off-center designs. Such imperfections occur during the production process and are entirely unintentional, which makes them even more fascinating to collectors. Error coins are often considered one-of-a-kind treasures, and their unique characteristics can dramatically increase their worth. Now, let's talk about why this particular coin is so intriguing. The 1973 Jefferson nickel wasn't made with any special commemorative purpose, but over the years, it has gained a reputation as a highly sought-after collectible. As time passes, the number of coins in excellent condition dwindles, making those that remain even more valuable. Collectors are always on the lookout for specific years and mint marks, and the 1973 nickel has become one of those elusive treasures. So, how much could this seemingly ordinary coin actually be worth? If you have a 1973 5-cent coin in exceptional condition or one with a rare minting error, its value could range between $52,000 and $55,000. That's right, this little nickel could fetch you an amount that would leave anyone speechless. Who would have thought that a simple coin from your pocket change could hold such incredible value? If you've got a stash of old nickels, it's time to dig through them and take a closer look. You might just find a treasure that's been hiding in plain sight all along. Top 2. We're diving into the story of a coin you might just have lying around, a United States of America 5-cent piece from 1988, minted in Philadelphia. What if I told you that this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth a staggering amount of money? Stick around, and by the end of this video, you'll know why collectors are willing to pay a small fortune for this piece and just how much it could be worth today. The 1988 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel, is a staple in American currency. But its value goes far beyond its face value of 5 cents. This coin holds a special place in history, as it was minted during a time of economic transformation in the United States. By 1988, the nation was recovering from the economic challenges of the previous decade and riding the wave of technological advancements and a booming stock market. Coins from this period reflect the resilience and innovation of that era. Let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The obverse side features a profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. His iconic image has graced the 5-cent coin since 1938, making it a familiar sight in American wallets. The inscription "In God We Trust" and the word liberty accompany Jefferson's portrait, along with the year 1988. On the reverse side, you'll find a detailed depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia plantation home. This architectural masterpiece is a symbol of Jefferson's legacy as a statesman, inventor, and thinker. Above Monticello are the words "E pluribus unum," meaning "out of many, one," a powerful reminder of America's unity. Beneath the image, you'll see the words Monticello and 5 cents, along with United States of America. So, what makes the 1988 5-cent coin minted in Philadelphia so valuable? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While millions of these coins were minted for everyday use, most have experienced heavy circulation. Coins with scratches, wear, and discoloration are common, making those in pristine, uncirculated condition highly sought after. For collectors, the condition of a coin is everything. Coins graded as mint state by professional grading services are especially desirable. If you happen to have a 1988 5-cent coin with the P mint mark, indicating it was minted in Philadelphia, and it's in perfect condition, you could be sitting on a treasure. What's more, certain coins from this year have unique errors or variations that make them even more valuable. These might include double die errors, where the design appears slightly doubled, or misstrikes, where the coin's features are misaligned. Such errors are rare, but they add a significant premium to a coin's value. Collectors love these one-of-a-kind pieces, as they represent anomalies in the minting process that are unlikely to be repeated. If you're lucky enough to own a coin with these unique characteristics, you could be looking at a hefty payout now, the moment you've been waiting for. How much is a 1988 5-cent coin with the P mint mark worth in today's collector market? If your coin is in top-notch, uncirculated condition or features a rare minting error, its value could soar to an astonishing $43,000 to $46,000. Yes, you heard that right, over $40,000 for a single nickel. It's incredible to think that a coin many of us might overlook could be worth so much. So, check your piggy banks, coin jars, and old collections. That little 5-cent piece might just be your ticket to a significant payday. Top 3. We're diving into a fascinating topic that could have you rethinking your spare change. Imagine finding a single coin worth thousands of dollars just by looking closely at what you have in your collection. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, that dream could become a reality if you happen to have a 1994 D United States 5-cent coin, also known as the 1994 D nickel. It's a coin that, despite being relatively common, can hold an incredibly high value if you know what to look for. So, what makes this 1994 D nickel so special? While most coins are produced in large quantities and don't hold much value beyond their face value, the 1994 D nickel stands out because of its unique features. It was minted in Denver in 1994, as part of the ongoing series of Jefferson nickels that have been produced since 1938. But what makes this coin a potential treasure for collectors is its rarity, condition, and the slight errors that could make it a highly valuable find. Let's first talk about the design of this nickel, which, at first glance, might seem unremarkable to the casual observer. The front of the coin features the profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, designed by artist Felix Schlag. This iconic image has appeared on the nickel since 1938 and is one of the most recognizable representations of Jefferson on U.S. currency. On the reverse side, the coin displays Monticello, the plantation home of Thomas Jefferson in Virginia. The design has remained largely unchanged for decades, which is part of the reason why it's so familiar to collectors and the general public alike. But here's where things get interesting. While the design of the 1994 D nickel looks the same as many others, the key to its value lies in the condition of the coin and potential errors that may exist. Over the years, a number of 1994 D nickels were struck with slight minting errors that can significantly increase their value. For example, some coins may have been struck with uneven dies or with a misaligned strike, leading to a distorted image or extra marks on the surface. These errors are highly prized by collectors, as they are unique and cannot be replicated. Additionally, finding a 1994 D nickel in pristine, uncirculated condition is rare, and that can also drastically raise its value. Now, let's talk about the most important aspect: how much could this 1994 D nickel actually be worth? A regular 1994 D nickel, in circulated condition, is typically worth only 5 cents, just as its face value suggests. However, if you're lucky enough to find one in excellent condition or with one of those rare minting errors, the value can skyrocket. In fact, some of these coins have been sold for anywhere between $37,000 to $40,000. That's right, a nickel, something you might find in your pocket or in your spare change, could be worth thousands of dollars. This value is driven by the rarity of well-preserved or error coins, and the demand from collectors who are always on the lookout for unique pieces to add to their collections. For a coin to fetch such a high price, it needs to be in pristine, uncirculated condition, or it must have a distinctive error that makes it stand out. So, if you're out there searching through your coin jar or sifting through a batch of nickels, don't overlook the 1994D. You could very well be sitting on a small fortune. Make sure to check the condition carefully, and if you find one with any unusual features or minting errors, consider getting it appraised. You might be surprised at its value. It's amazing how something as simple as a 5-cent coin can hold so much history and potential worth. With just a bit of luck and knowledge, you could turn a few coins into a valuable collector's item. Top 4. We're diving into the fascinating world of the United States 5-cent coin, specifically the 1995p nickel. This seemingly ordinary coin might be worth more than you'd ever imagine, so much so that it could fetch you tens of thousands of dollars if you have the right one. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this nickel is so valuable and how to spot one in your collection. Let's start with a little background. The 5-cent coin, often referred to as the nickel, has been a cornerstone of American currency for centuries. The 1995p nickel is no exception, minted in Philadelphia during a time when billions of coins were being produced annually to keep up with the growing economy. At first glance, the 1995p nickel doesn't look particularly special. It features the iconic profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his historic Monticello home on the reverse, a design that's been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1938. But what makes this particular coin stand out isn't its design or even the year it was minted, it's the condition and unique characteristics of certain coins from this batch. Coins minted in Philadelphia are marked with a small p on the obverse, just to the right of Jefferson's profile. For most people, it's just another nickel to toss in their change jar. However, collectors have found that some of these 1995p nickels possess qualities that make them extraordinarily valuable. One key factor that increases the value of this coin is its condition. Collectors use a grading scale to determine the state of a coin, ranging from poor to mint state. A coin in mint state condition, often referred to as MS, shows no signs of wear and appears just as crisp and shiny as the day it was minted. Coins graded MS 67 or higher are exceptionally rare, especially from the 1995p batch. Out of the millions of nickels minted that year, only a tiny fraction have been found in this pristine condition, making them a hot commodity among collectors. Now, let's talk about why these coins can command such high prices. It's not just about condition, minting errors and unique characteristics also play a huge role. Some 1995p nickels have subtle die flaws or striking anomalies that occurred during production. These errors make the coin unique, and in the world of numismatics, uniqueness equals value. Error coins often draw even more interest than those in perfect mint condition because they represent quirks in the production process, turning an ordinary coin into a one-of-a-kind piece of history. So how do you know if you've got one of these valuable coins? First, examine your coin closely. Look for that P mint mark to confirm it was minted in Philadelphia. Next, check its overall condition. If the details on Jefferson's face in Monticello are sharp, with no visible wear or scratches, you might be looking at a high-grade coin. For the highest level of accuracy, you'll want to have your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations can authenticate your coin and assign it a grade, which is crucial for determining its value. You're probably wondering just how much a 1995p nickel in top condition or with rare errors can be worth. Here's the exciting part: while most nickels from this year are worth face value or slightly more, those in uncirculated condition or with significant errors have sold at auctions for astonishing sums. And by astonishing, we mean between $33,000 and $36,000. That's right, this humble 5-cent coin could be your ticket to a small fortune. So, what are you waiting for? Check those old jars, dig through your coin collections, and see if you might be holding onto one of these valuable treasures.